I'm Dr. Ken Gray, holistic physician. After over 3 decades of healthcare and over 10 years of radio and podcasting, I decided to explore wellness around the world. Join us on this motorcycle-driven journey as we embark on a transformative adventure, discovering healing through travel and connection. This is Maximum Health Road to Wellness. Healing has many faces. Welcome to Wellness Around the World. This is Max Health.
When the fever hits, the sun will split. She will rise with clementine. Some may say she's not her day, but she will rise with clementine.
Today on Max Health, I'll be riding a Harley-Davidson Sportster Edition 883 Iron, Super Trap exhaust, Vance and Hines air intake, and other fun modifications. Our ride today starts at sunny Jupiter Beach, Florida's Loggerhead Marinelife Center, where we scout the beach for turtles' nests, then on to Modern Juice for Juicing 101 and a lesson on the benefits of juicing made fresh. Next, we hit Hannah's home into Cuesta, a miraculous place for moms where we have an inspiring visit with a few of the mothers and their babies. Our journey then takes us through Jupiter Island, beautiful Hope Sound, then to House of Hopes in Stewart, where feeding families in need is also a mission of health and wellness and community enrichment. We end at Tide House in historic downtown Stewart for a taste of some of Florida's finest farm-to-table and ocean fresh fare. Our first stop on this episode of Max Health takes us to the Loggerhead Marinelife Center. So happy to have turtle expert Dr. Perot join us.
I'm the Vice President of Research at Loggerhead Marinelife Center in Juno Beach, Florida.
While Dr. Perot gets to do this most every day, I'm one of the fortunate ones that gets to ride with him on this beautiful morning to see one of the last turtle nests of the season on this awesome ATV ride. I'm feeling really fortunate right now.
This is it right here. This is an important nest, and we have actually a predator exclusion cage. These eggs are very nutritious, so coyotes, armadillos.
They come down here, they come through.
Oh yeah, we see coyotes on the beach, dogs.
Let's go check out the...
Yeah, these late season nests are very unique. They're cold. This nest will likely produce male hatchlings. You open this cage when it's not being monitored, just in case the hatchlings do emerge so that they can make it out naturally. We're understanding the turtle. We're giving those turtles medical care that need that help and getting those back in the environment. We're conserving our beaches and our ecosystems, and then we're teaching people about that as well. So every facet of this
care, education, research, and then data sharing.
Yeah, sure.
You gotta go take a look at this hospital.
Yeah, it's
and
really
all the
busy right
turtle
now.
and the turtles. I've never seen people gush over things like they do over hatched sea turtles.
It's hard to tell people, you know, predation is natural, and as biologists, we're a little bit immune to turtles getting eaten, you know, and things like that because it isn't a part of nature.
Right.
Couldn't have picked a more beautiful morning to be outdoors and be on the beach learning about the turtles. However, we need to go see where the real work gets done. Let's head back to the Marinelife Center.
How did you find this turtle?
So a lot of people, in a lot of different ways. Sometimes if the animal is extremely debilitated, they'll wash ashore alive, and somebody might call
Is that what happened to this
our
guy?
stranding line. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they're floating in the open ocean, and boaters will call. So you can see those tumors
On his,
the, kind of the armpit, the region, and then in the inguinal, the hip region down below, and then on the neck. So this is Ranger, about a 300-pound male loggerhead sea turtle, and if he turns around and shows us his backside, you'll be able to see that really big long tail, which is how we know that it's a male.
Okay.
This guy had 2 shark bites. Flipper, you can see the amputation, and the sutures are in there. These are juvenile Kemp's Ridleys, which are the rarest, most endangered sea turtle in the world.
Wow. Really?
Yep.
Why is that?
So they only nest in really one place in the world, in Mexico. There's a lot of egg poaching in that area, and their populations decline. And then also with the Deepwater Horizon oil spill, with these animals inhabiting much of the Gulf of Mexico, their populations were really hit hard.
It's become increasingly clear to me during this first part of our journey today that we have a symbiotic relationship with the turtles. This is such a delicate situation for these turtles, and I have a lot more respect knowing how much goes into their care. As I look around this room, I see some of the best minds, hearts, and cutting-edge technology fighting to give these turtles a chance at life.
5 different hooks that he had ingested.
Jeez.
So we were able to remove all but this one because that was under his palate. But Poe did get released. This is a juvenile green.
And so they're starting to become habituated to fishing piers because they know they can get squid or fish on a bait, on a line. And just like we go to fast food restaurants, these animals, it's the same exact thing.
They want the drive-thru.
Yeah, the drive-by, easy food.
With sunrise behind us and the rest of our journey in front of us, it's time to stop for some nourishment with our friends at Modern Juice.
I've known Sully for a long time. John Sullivan, we call him Sully in the community. So it's a pleasure to be here and watch him. His family's grown. He's got some kids. So, Modern Juice, I'm gonna have the Dr. Ken Super 6. Of course. Beets, kale, lemon, apple, ginger. I'm gonna customize them. Add pineapple for the bromelain and a little cayenne for some blood flow, vascular support, circulation. Got fresh ingredients going right in the juicer, so you get all that life force, you know? To me, that's also an ingredient. When you juice a vegetable or fruit, you're kind of taking out a lot of the nutrients and you're shedding a lot of the fiber. Some people say, oh, well, you need the fiber. Yeah, but we're not saying to juice instead of. We're saying juice is a supplement to get the nutrients and give your digestion a break. So maybe you're doing intermittent fasting, which has become very popular, but you still need energy. Juicing is the perfect remedy for that because you're going to get a lot of vitamins and minerals and nutrients that your body needs along with some good sugar for energy, and you're going to burn it without, putting too much load on the digestion. So it's a good way to give the digestion a break and get some nutrients straight to the bloodstream.
So the magic of the Dr. Ken Super 6.
Ready.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
I'm already ready.
It's got all the components you need. It literally heals you from inside out.
Low hemoglobin, red blood cells, beets. Carrots are natural detox, good for the liver. You got fatty liver, you got issues with your liver, more carrots. Kale, great for detox, building blood, high antioxidants. Lemon alkalizes the system, does so much more. Ginger, it's a great mediator, so it makes everything play nice in your belly. You got nausea, you got indigestion, you got some inflammation, helps with the liver and the gallbladder, digesting fats, ginger. Talked about pineapple, which is bromelain. That's a natural anti-inflammatory. Bromelain's an enzyme that eats away extra proteins. So I always add that for joint pain and arthritis. I'm pushing 50 now.
Right? It combines with the ginger, and it's like a super
yummy. And it's tasty. I mean,
#1 juice without question.
Thank
Because it's got everything you need in it.
Yeah.
And we have people that come in every single day just for that.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then apple, you can't mess with apple. Apple's a detoxifier, cleanser, and energizer. Apple a day keeps Oscar. How long have you been here doing this, and why did you start Modern Juice?
So we started in 2014. And so at that time, I was probably when I was around 30, which is right around 2010, I was really overweight, really unhealthy, in the restaurant business, stressed out of my head, lost all my hair, all of that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
And so when I really started my health journey, there weren't a lot of real healthy options for juice and for smoothies. And so it started with the smoothies. That kind of introduced me into it. Then we really got into the juices, and I was doing it all at home. I was doing it with, some of my buddies through the restaurants, and we were all just kind of trying to get healthy. And then we all kind of chatted like, we need a place like this in town. Yeah. Why isn't there this? Why doesn't this exist?
Yeah.
And so my wife, who's my wife now, her and I went out to California, toured from San Diego all the way up through Pismo, and hit every juice bar all the way through to get an idea. And the best places we had that we found were the ones that were doing the fresh juice, not just the bottled juice. We're doing smoothies, and everything was like raw, fresh ingredients. And so that's why we birthed it.
Now it's hello to Hannah's Home, where we meet up with Chief Executive Officer Karen Hilo and a few of the mothers and babies being nourished, housed, and supported for a chance at a better life.
You're like, you're lucky I just threw up already. Yeah. Oh, I've done that. I've been there a few times.
Our child care center is intended to help the moms be able to go to appointments and go to do their life skills classes and work when they're ready.
Yeah.
So they know that their babies are here in this loving environment it's staffed by volunteers predominantly, which is really sweet for the volunteers and for the babies. And big yawn, he's not interested.
It's comfortable. I think that's a good sign. Comfortable.
Hannah's Home has been here for 12 years on this property, and we started out serving 4 residents. We expanded to serve 8. We added our child care center, and now we are really excited because a long-held dream of the founder was to expand this property. We have 3 acres here, and we just are ready to open up with 2 cottages that are duplexes. One will be on this side of the chapel, one will be on this side. That opens up 4 more spaces for moms. And then across the back, we're gonna have a 2-story dormitory that's going to serve another 16. And then as we finish up, across the way, we'll have 2 more duplexes. So ultimately, we'll have room for over 30 moms and their babies.
So we made our way into the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous.
It is.
I love all the
Stained glass windows.
stained glass.
Yes. And they all represent some meaning about this, the mission here and also the community.
Please share the mission of Hannah's Home.
Hannah's Home's mission, it's interesting. When I first got here, it was and that's been about 9 months, it was very focused on providing a loving, nurturing Christian environment. And over time, we're doing strategic planning with the board. And what we've come to realize is really the focus of our work is to help women overcome hardship and live a victorious life.
So you've got us sustainably interesting with the mothers, you know, like you said, the 2 mothers we had, and their babies are only within a month of each other, and they've become friends, and they're a support for each other. However, getting them out socially is also important because that social growth and exposure obviously creates a more likelihood of success in life. Right. So how do you do that? How do you manage the outings and getting them out of their shells?
They all show up in some type of crisis, as you can imagine. If they're coming here and they're pregnant and they have no other place to go, they're in a crisis mode. So the first thing we'll do is say, welcome to this loving environment, and we'll help them stabilize. But if you really truly want someone to get to that place where it's victorious living for them, then you have to start drawing them out of that comfort, just like we do for everyone. Every healthy family is trying to do that so that their child will be successful when they move out. It has always been part of the founder's dream to have the women understand where their identity comes, that they have a purpose, that they are cared for, they are provided for, and we intend to be the hands and feet of Jesus who provide for them in the ways that they need.
I think that's beautiful because, you know, the world is obviously, yes, jobs and education, those sort of things. But if they're coming from a place where they have been almost shunned, because obviously there's no one picking up the slack if they're here, right? There's no family members doing it. The significant other has obviously dismissed them or is worse, is probably going to promote more negativity in their lives. Let's put it that way, politically correct. So to come and feel loved and also to learn about the love of Jesus and the mission of Jesus on earth. And you know, obviously there's a lot of other learning that can be done with social, like you said, and exposure. It seems to offer a new way of looking at the world from where they're coming from, maybe. Well, this has been a true pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Spending some time with us and
thank you.
sharing this home, Hannah's Home, and you know, much more growth.
Big things are happening for those moms and those babies. We're excited about it.
Well, I'm grateful for you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rob Ranieri, thank you, sir, for having us.
My pleasure. Nice to meet you.
So, beautiful pantry. This is amazing. Smells great. Smells like real bread.
Oh, it's real bread. typically when you look at places that are helping the homeless, what have you, it's like Wonder Bread or I think it's Wonder Bread. You want whole grains and healthy things. So I'm assuming that's part of your mission.
Yeah, so we do things a little bit differently. The idea for us is get people past their crisis, whether it's food, financial, health. We do a comprehensive assessment, trying to really get at root cause of their issues. So it'll cover questions for the household in health, nutrition, job skills, transportation, education, for everybody that lives there. And the system will literally rank them from 1 to 5, with 1 being crisis, 5 being stable. So then we take all the 1s and 2s and we help them develop an improvement plan. We use food a little bit differently than a typical food pantry or food bank does. We're trying to drive health through food, because in many instances we can improve the health of a household. Lots of other things fall into place. We've been saying healthy kids are better learners, healthy adults are better earners. So
we're seeing the schools inundated with kids who can't concentrate, can't focus, and unfortunately they're not, instead of they're just medicating them, they're not realizing that it's due to a deficiency.
Right.
Deficiency in nutrients, omegas, omegas you get from, which are fatty acids, which the brain's made of, you get from fish and seafood. And most kids obviously are, oh, I don't like that, give me that cheese stick, the parents like, okay, Johnny,
Everything with that label on it came from our farm, so we're growing all those ourselves. 1,600 packages of produce a week like that coming off the farm. When we built our farm out in Palm City, one of our goals with that was not only to take care of our needs, but to really kind of elevate the feeding game of all of our local soup kitchens.
Which is good.
So now if you go into soup kitchens in Martin County, you see salads on the table, you see fresh veggies.
It's a lot different than it used to be. And sometimes I noticed you had a Kraft macaroni and cheese. Sometimes you just gotta have Kraft macaroni and cheese as well.
When we first went to this model, we had a young man that had aged out of foster care and came in and grabbed 20 boxes of mac and cheese and was like, see you next month. And we were like, no, that's not the point at all, So we had to put a little bit more structure around it. All the cardboard containers, that's all food that came in from holiday food drives. So like I was saying earlier, this time of year, everybody's thinking about food and food insecurity. So we get great support across the community. Through the next couple weeks, pretty much every day, we'll be somewhere picking up the results of somebody's drive. We're kind of in the education space too. In your house or my house, there's probably more than 50 books. Our clients, it's less than 5. So a lot of times education is really tied to access. That love of reading, well, if you don't get exposed to it, you're never going to develop it. The books belong in somebody's hands, not sitting in a box. So we do everything we can to make that happen too. And just, it started off as like take a book, leave a book, and then became take a book, take another book, and another, and we're good with that. We're hoping our clients are building a library, and sharing that book with another relative or a neighbor or whatever. Again, books are made to be read. This is our traveling garden.
Oh, look at that.
So this has been amazing for us.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is a good thing to have.
Yeah. It's basically a greenhouse, a traveling greenhouse.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it is. Yeah. So when it's moving, there's plastic sides on it. It looks just like a greenhouse going down the road. We've got 4 stationary gardens. Again, they're about community and education. So we're reaching a lot of kids and families at those sites, and it's been a great program.
I gotta show this to my kids.
Last year, just the traveling garden saw about 4,700 people with nutrition education.
Nice.
This year, probably closer to 6,000. We have a smoothie bike that will go out with this. So it's basically a stationary bike with like a blender attachment on the front. So the teens are picking stuff right out of the garden, getting on there and pumping out a smoothie. I mean, if we sat those teens in a room and said, let's talk about the food pyramid or whatever, they'd be asleep or on their phones within 5 minutes. But this is a great way to learn.
Now you've got them being
engaged.
active in their community and spreading health and well-being. That's cool.
Yeah, this has been a great tool. Everything in the garden is either edible or functional, because I think we might have some cotton plants in here right now. Obviously, there's no fence, and so when we built it, everybody kind of said, well, people are going to just take it. And I said, well, good. We kind of want them to eat it. That's the point. So do you want the kids out there to then pull out a bag of chips or, pluck a mango off a tree, like...
You expose them, they're more likely to build their food vocabulary, as I call it. And when you know extra words, you tend to use them. When you know extra food, you tend to eat them.
Yeah. It was actually pretty cool too, because like I said, this building was in a state of disrepair. tires and old refrigerators, and you know, it was
It
a
looks
mess.
much better than
Yeah,
old
so,
tires.
and then everybody kind of, it had that nice positive ripple, you know, so these guys painted their building, these guys fixed up their property, and it just kind of kept moving.
Okay.
Then the county started
Health
investing in
tends
the
to beget
neighborhood.
health.
Yeah, so they put, we got street lights put in a couple of years ago, like all things to just make it safer and make it, you know, prettier and just, you know,
Kind of,
a sense of pride,
kind
you
of,
know?
you know, a ripple effect of your work.
Yeah.
Well, what you guys are doing, so.
Yeah, so it was a pretty cool impact to kind of just see it sort of move through the community like a wave.
Beautiful. Very nice. Mr. Rob Ranieri, thank you for your time
Thank you.
today.
Appreciate
Thank you for all the work you're doing with House of Hope. It was a pleasure to be here and to see the growth. It's really amazing.
Appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Talking about all this food has made me hungry.
So beautiful. We got some good stuff.
We do.
Looks like a poke station if I've seen one ever.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing the poke nachos.
Wait, back up. This dude looks serious. What's your name? Martin. Martin. No. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'll take it.
This is the bluefin tuna.
Yeah.
We marinate it in the soy ginger sauce
Right.
with a little sesame seeds.
Okay.
Just to kind of give it a little
That's a
flavor.
traditional poke with the
Exactly.
soy and ginger.
Exactly.
Now I know why it comes to the table looking like this. I've never
Gonna be
seen this done
all
before.
This pretty little stack.
Like
for
a
you.
poke cake.
Exactly. We have it with a little spicy aioli. Then
Spicy?
we go in with our homemade wontons.
Wait, that's not wonton, is it? Wait, let me see. All right. This is wonton. All right.
And then there you go. You have your poke nachos.
Are you gonna taste it with me?
Of course.
Let's do it.
Go back.
Two thumbs up. Oh, what's this over here? We got all sorts of good stuff.
So we have the ingredients for an Asian noodle salad that we make here.
Okay. So we're staying in this sort of Asian, Eastern.
Exactly. Going with a little Asian noodle salad dressing.
Do we know, are we able to divulge the secrets of this special magical, no? Secret, okay. Secret. I see why that dressing's a secret. Let's try it together. I need one more.
Oh, go for it.
And I like the cucumber, tahini, edible flour. Let me get one of these little
You gotta get some of the
peppers,
pickled
yeah.
onions too. Some
Oh,
of that,
really?
That acidic in
Okay,
there.
all right.
It's here. It just pulls it all
I'm slacking,
together.
I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Ready?
And then it just intensifies that bite.
I mean, we didn't make it, but we like taking credit for it. Take credit for eating it.
Right.
That was good. Tide House, that's where it's at.
Now it's time to help my food digest in the old-fashioned way.
Fresh orange sliced in there. for
Okay,
you.
fresh.
Do you like yours muddled or do you?
Please do.
All right.
I like some muddling. I like my flavors melded for me.
Exactly. Go in with your cube.
Nice. Oh, that's not even a cube, that's a circle. That's even more than a cube. That's a sphere. We're missing a spoon. I can use my finger. All right, so we're stirring, not shaking.
No. So you can give it a nice.
Old fashioned, you don't
stir around.
shake. Never. Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't have anything to cheers with.
No.
Oh, maybe I'll take a quick
Yeah.
sip. Oh, that's good.
What do you think?
You gotta try it. Make sure your product is on par with the good stuff.
Oh yeah.
So bitters are good digestive. That's probably why I like it after a meal sometimes.
Yep.
Or before a meal. And that orange with the orange peel muddled releases a lot of those essential oils and the citrus that give it a good flavor. That's on point. Wow. Okay, this one you deserve a high five.
Aw, thank
Because you actually made that. That's beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tide House in Stuart, Florida.
Food for the mind, food for the soul, food for the body. It's what connects us and keeps us going. On this journey as humans, we can choose to focus on the negative or on the positive. Everything we eat through our eyes, through our ears, through our mouth is our food. Focus on the good, consume the good.
So there's a nonprofit called Turtles Fly Too that flies these animals all over the country so that they can be rehabilitated.
Because we've given it all out by Friday. but plenty of cold and frozen storage in here, so keeps us supplied with everything we need to meet the need. We're reaching right now about 8,000 people a month with our services.
No, but buckwheat's very high in a lot of good stuff. So this room seems like it's sanity for the mothers and happiness for the babies.
Yes.
Restaurants. We were all just kind of trying to get healthy, and then we all kind of chatted like we need a place like this in town.
Yeah.
Why isn't there this? Why doesn't this exist?
Yeah.
It's essential for us to realize that we have to live healthy to the max.